Hey everyone, Lensmanos here. This is episode 12 of Cities Skylines. Right, I started looking into the unique buildings, so I figured we'd have a bit of a look and see. Oh, there's a few buildings over here that need to go. I think there's actually a mod that will auto bulldoze buildings for you, which might be handy. What is that? No fuel. Oh, that's the coal generating plant that I haven't gotten rid of yet. Oh, the oil one, I mean. Let's turn it off. Hopefully we're still generating enough power. My fingers are crossed. I haven't seen any more of that issue we had last episode where things were blinking, but maybe that was because this was running out of power. I don't know. Anyway, looking at this, next thing we get will be nuclear power, which I'm a bit under, not sure. What does it say? Does not create ground pollution, but does emit noise pollution, high water usage. And we've got the solar ones, and we get the floating cafe as a decoration thing. Unique buildings, no, there's no more of them. So, one of the things where I was looking through unique buildings, there's a few things here. So this one, Cathedral of Plentitude, requires us to build 30 different city service buildings. So, I'm guessing that's things like garbage and healthcare, etc. So I was sort of looking around and got fire here, and this area is a little bit lax on fire support, so I figured we'd... Oh, sorry, that's medical. Fire it was. It's police, fire. So this one here is a little bit low, so I figured I'd put a fire station in like here, which should help them out. They should all go to a slightly better rating. Let's have a look here. Is that now, say... No, so city services mustn't be these things. It must be like garbage and water. Correct? Yes. So let's try this. If I put another sewage treatment plant, and we've got them all down here. It's a bit of a weird spot to have them, but you know what? Let's get rid of these. Because I'm not running them anyway, right? So if I put this... Oh man, not going to fit. Is it because the pipes are there, you think? Maybe. This will all have a bit of a hissy fit for a moment. Rotate this around so we can get this pipe. Yeah, you're disconnected. I'm sorry. There it is. Can I put you in there now? Excellent. Alright, so let's see what happens when these kick in. Got power. Are they going to come online? There we go. So we got a bit more sewage treatment. Let's now check this. No, it went down. Ah, because I got rid of the pumps and put one... Oh, okay. So I'm guessing I'm on the right track. It is to do with water pumps, etc. So, I guess these don't count. Let's just try something. Nope. Where's their rubbish going? I don't know, so city services to me, I mean like, is transport, I would have figured that all of these things would count, but anyway. Noisy pumps. We should move them all from these areas here and just, you know, pop them down in here somewhere. Kind of cheaty, I guess. have water for days now, as long as I've got power. And what are we up to now? Once they come online, maybe? Yes, pumps don't count. Oh my gosh. Anyway, I'm gonna go do something else. We've got this stadium, so I kind of figured we'd plonk it up here somewhere. Just because we could. And then we've got this building, which we got... So the stadium was just an unlock, it looks like. And it's the requirement for building the space elevators, so we need to build them anyway, right? This one's getting up there. 50% of the population need to be highly educated. We're at 44. This one, the Sea and Skyscraper. Because I have both... Oh, look, we're getting people as an ocean liner. Because we have both ports, the harbour and the cargo, you know, so the passenger harbour and the cargo harbour are both... How are we getting two boats coming at once? Are they going to crash? Or are they just going to magically merge over each other? Magic. So let's throw this in somewhere. It's apparently a tourist attraction, so... That's the convention centre. Kind of trying to keep all the touristy stuff up here. Yep, there you go. So one skyscraper next to another enormous thing. It's costing us money. We are now losing money, which is unfortunate. Which means I probably need to get some more people in. Maybe we can build another area out here. Let's do that. That's the industry grid. Industry grid. This one. Let's build a couple of these. Like so. Just we'll make them all low density residential, and I'll do what I normally do, and I'll put parks in the middle. I mean, we could probably drop a little bit of commercial in amongst this. Just because... Are they building there already? Are they really building already? There's no roads into here. Oh, maybe I won't. Let's put the parks in. Too big. Too big. Alright. We are going to need power over to here, which we can do through... I got no water. That'll do. I'll delete that in a minute. Let's go with that. So this will get power. Water's next thing. Let's run some water. Good thing I made all those pumps. Oh man. Right, bit of a spidery network. Probably water treatment's alright. Still, just. Need to get a road in here though, so let's get... No, I don't want anything massive coming in. I mean, this road's alright. Maybe we'll do the same. But I want to come off further back. I don't want to... I don't want everything all blocked up. Alright, power. Well, if you guys like share, it'll be alright. Can't get it to go in. There we go. Have some power. That should fix everyone. There we go. Power. Awesome. So we get a few people in, like the demand's just dropped. I wouldn't mind putting some... Let's just make a little block in here. And a little block over here. That is commercial, right? Yeah, low density, that's fine. It'll all connect up eventually. Right, people coming in. Income dropping. It's not ideal. I guess I could raise the tax rate a little bit. We're at 8 on residential. Could bring up the tax rate of it. We don't have a lot of industrial. I got weekly policies that are costing me 17,000. Hey, look! Whoa! God. 25 grand? Oh, we must have power issues again. Where is it? There was a blackout thing saying, oh, blackout again. Don't tell me this thing's surging. Oh no, it's just these guys don't have power yet. That's cool. No, I don't want one of them. Alright. That should get everyone power. They'll all connect up. And I need to connect these two together. Aha, whoops. What do we got? What sort of roads are they? Just little basic two-way streets. With trees. Cool. I mean, I can go across here too, but something a little different just to link everything together. I know that just ruins that area, but are they rocks? Not that. Or have a corner store. There you go. We're getting a little bit of commercial. I mean, it's not ideal putting commercial amongst everything here, but I figure, you know, everyone needs a grocery store. Yep. No, not high density. No. No. Alright, cool. Things are joined. Let's pop. Awesome. So, yeah, obviously we won a football match or something that brought the money in. I don't know what this one does. Cost me 4 grand a week though. Whoa, check out this. Yeah, do we just have football match? They're all wearing the same colour. Or they were just getting... They were just holiday people. Oh, we must have a game on. Just flooding in. Yeah, they're all going in here. Apparently we have a death at the football stadium. What day is it? 24th of the 4th. We're winning every time. Shh, don't tell no one. A dead person is waiting for transport. Alright, so I guess... Not liking the weekly income dropping like this. Done fairly well so far to get through... Residential... I mean, we could put... You know what, let's just put this up 1%. Or we can put offices up 1%. They're not going to like it. But, okay, so that's still... That'll do. We're a little bit positive here now. Upper house. So what else have we got in the way of unique buildings? I don't think we've unlocked anything else. What do I need for this one? Just need 5,000 kids in school. Let's have a look at our elementary. Ooh, I need to put a school in over here, I think. Probably, with the amount of... I don't really want it on main road, though. Let's put it there. Then maybe a high school around here somewhere. Just want to try and get this whole area. I don't think we need another university. Maybe. I mean, we've only got the one. This whole area isn't captured by a university. So, in this case, I'm going to put it on the main road. This should help us. I mean, we already had. You can see here, we already had enough spots for university. But let's just put it up. It's you know, something we need to do. We are fairly lacking in education. I've obviously just neglected education for a little while. We've got a school here. Still, there's some pockets over the back here, which is interesting. And this whole area here is not doing so great. So as much as we've got a school here, it's obviously full. Let's turn this off for a second. 295 or 300. So obviously we have far too many kids that need to be educated. So I've kind of neglected this, and that's really terrible mirroring of me. Kind of need another school, don't we? I want to make sure I capture people. You know what? Sorry. Price of progress is you lose your house. Oof. It's not good. It's focusing too much on importing and exporting business stuff and not enough on kids going to school. What have we got over here that I can put a school in? I mean, these are houses too, aren't they? Okay, the school can go there near the incinerator. Don't breathe, kids. Don't breathe. High schools. So we're on the borderline of high school attendance. This needs power. Oh, look at it. What, really? Come on. You're just like... Take that. Yeah. And water. Look, I get it. There you go. There's some water. University should be up and running. Cool. Okay, so elementary still on the borderline. I'm going to have to put another elementary school in here. That should bring up the land value a bit too. And get our kids, oh, there we go. Eligible is 2,920. And we have 3,600 capacity. That's great. We're good now. So kids should be able to get to school. High school, we are lagging behind. Oh, look at that. We've got 3 over here and 1 there. So I do need to put 1 in here somewhere. Yeah, this still isn't covering everything either. It's not getting both areas. Yeah, we've got the little bit of green coming into here, but not enough between. Let's sorry guys. You just lost your house. The high school is going there. Awesome. I'm still reluctant to just come in and bulldoze someone's house, but you know, we need the school. Kids need to be educated. So we're just borderline. We've got 7,000 capacity and a 6.6, which is close. We're great with the university. That's not an issue at all. 1 iota. You can see all these guys are all nice and blue dots. There's a few down the back here that just obviously can't get to school, which is unfortunate. Well, these are ones that haven't graduated, but green areas should get us in enough people. That high school should have capacity. Oof, it's almost full. I mean, it's interesting. I mean, I guess these are all high rises too, right? So, you know, we've got that the fact that it's a high rise. Really, you know, there's a lot of kids in there. Put a second high school here. That should give us enough capacity now. I mean, you know, I don't think that's going to add to our city services buildings. No. So city services are literally just like the dump and water treatment plants, etc. I don't know where the water towers help. Can't remember how the water towers work in this. Makes a lot of noise though. So if I'm going to do this, it needs to be apparently on a road, does it? No, it can just be anywhere. Cool. There we go. Makes water. Did that count? Yes, it did. Interesting. Cost me money a week, but it's fairly cheap. I don't want to get too close to this. It doesn't need to be anywhere near them. I want to use this eventually, but I know this is a little bit cheaty. We got a lot of water. I don't need to do that. Treatment's fine. Landfills are empty. So we are currently completely running off incinerators, which isn't fantastic, but that's how it's running. I'd love recycling plants. It's something that obviously, I don't know, is it in the game? Is it not in the game? Recycling plant would be cool. Statue of shopping. Nowhere near. Have less than -1 money. Yeah, no, I'm good. Fill 3 instances of cemetery. I put in a lot of crematoriums, so I think in that instance we're kind of out of luck because they're all getting cremated, but it's a bit line on up here, so maybe it's worth extending this out. Top of road's that. 2-way. Oh no, it's got trees on it. Trees. Let's bring it out a little bit. It's a medical building. Yeah, there's a cemetery. They're liking it. They want a cemetery. A crematorium down there, but you know what? Let's put the cemetery right across from the elementary school. Hey kids, check across the street with a creepy graveyard. Hey, the bell will toll in the middle of the day. Take that. Hopefully that will help reduce some of our deceased people. Maybe. Fingers crossed. If you're empty, I can turn you off. Cool. And I mean, technically, oh bye. I mean, that probably takes away one from our count. 8 passengers. Interesting. A lot of cars here now. People coming and traveling out of the city. I guess we've got nowhere to park. There's no... I don't think there's parking structures in this game. This is now becoming a bit of an issue. Oh, maybe not. There's a few... I've taken stop signs away, so they should just come out of here. But maybe this road isn't quite what we need. Perhaps... It's just a 2-lane road, isn't it? Basic road turning lane. Small 4-lane roads. Supports medium traffic. I mean, we can check. Oh no, that's on the actual building. I can't upgrade that road. That's unfortunate. I mean, this is sort of working. And if I remember rightly, I may need to... Oops, sorry, just trying to check another window, and as soon as I click out, it check out the Lens Highway. Bit of a traffic jam. Alright, I've been working on some of the intersections in terms of getting rid of like traffic lights and just putting stop signs in. So in the case of this one here, which I think Shirley Street, is now that. Dragon Breath Boulevard. Due to Dragon Breath making a comment on episode 11, I think it was. So when you adjust roads, you can adjust the junctions. So what I did is, this was set to traffic lights, and it doesn't really need to be traffic lights, so I turned off the traffic lights. And just made it so that these, when they come from this direction, they have to stop. So this is the main thoroughfare. Same here, this is a stop. And this little street coming out of here's a stop. I mean, there's still going to be some little issues. And you know, the whole... In our area, it's just give way to the right. Right? Okay, you know, just don't second guess it. Just give way to the right. It's not first in, first serve. So there's certain things here that I can potentially play around with, and I have been. I've been looking at some of the intersections like this one. There's not a lot I'm going to be able to do here because it's a T intersection. But this here, why does it have lights on it? We can just put a stop sign there, and then this becomes a thoroughfare. This is just throughput, and then they come out when they can. Same, you know what? Same here. Let's put a stop there. Probably again not ideal. We're going to get some of this sort of junk, but this should be a throughway, and then they stop when they're coming from this direction. But again, that may not work. It may hinder like it is more than it should. So let's just go back to traffic lights. This one here though, that's fine. That's got nothing on it. None of this needs anything on it. There will be certain ones like this. I mean, honestly, it's a tiny little road. Does it need to have lights? Can it just be like that? Just that's obviously a cop car. Just allowing them to flow freely, and then to disable when required. But yeah, I've been doing a little bit of that. Been mucking around a little bit with some of the intersections, just trying to get a little bit of better flow. And I'm well, that's got no power. It's not working. Just trying to get a little bit of extra availability through some of our intersections. Like this had traffic lights on it for some reason, so I disabled them because honestly, this is just where I've split the road. But this one is a piece of contention. I really am considering just having like a slip road off here, and then connecting this one instead of going to there, going out through there, so that they can't. This intersection becomes a smaller one. I've made this road here a one-way, so they'll only ever turn that way into it. They'll never be coming out of there. So I think in terms of this road itself, I may do that. I may go an in, and then maybe a two-way road here, just to remove this. I don't like this. And then what we could do is it could be a straight through then. You know, let's just do it. Let's sorry guys. Find your own way through the paddock. If I go, let's do this one through. No, I don't want to upgrade. Let's turn upgrade off. Let's do this. Sorry, people who just lost your homes, but on the other side of that, you could now buy either of those blocks. Awesome. So we're just connecting through here instead. And maybe that will be enough for these guys to get in and out. Yeah, maybe. That might help this whole intersection. So if we now go back to... Let's get rid of that tool. If we now go back to junctions, I can turn that off. And hopefully, and I know the black and white's a little bit weird, but it does just help you work out which one you're working on. Hopefully, this should stop being such an issue now. Guessing they're stopping here because this is backed up. So I do need, excuse me, I do need to work on getting the right mix through here because they are still stopping, obviously. But these guys should just be turning there, and that shouldn't be an issue. That shouldn't be stopping. It's just the ongoing compaction of the traffic here. This has become now a busy intersection. People trying to get out. So yeah, maybe this isn't the ideal way to do it, but at the moment this is what I've got. Anyway, I'm going to wrap up here. Look at the traffic. Ooh, check out the traffic. All the way up. All the way up Sunset Highway. Whoopsie. That's pretty nasty. Maybe I can do something better here. I don't know. I'm trying to work a better way. That's this one. Goes through here. Yep, cool. We need to work on this. So I'm going to do a little bit of that in between episodes here, and maybe we can reroute some of this traffic. I'm not sure how yet. Perhaps instead of some of this traffic coming this way, we can push it through here as a big tunnel. I don't know, maybe that's a thing. Maybe we can drop a highway through here underground. I mean, this is busy here already, but we could pop it back up like here. I'm going to give that a go. Anyway, thank you all for watching. Please leave your comments in the section below, and I hope you join me next time. See you later.